What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. What's good in the hood? Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's popping with all y'all, man? Tuesday, top of the morning. Still the morning, man. Not for long, no. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the goons. Salute to all the subscribers and members and the participants on this channel. It's all about us over here, dog. We don't care about what they doing over there, dog. All right. Make sure you all hit that notification bell so you know when we're on here. You know, keep the likes at 50% of the audience, man. Least you could do. Smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt you. Okay. Last but not least, tip the bartender. Okay. What's goody? What's goody, man? What's goody with your boy, man? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? What's happening? All right. Hope everything is good with all you guys, man. You know, we're going to go for a little bit of time. I got a very busy afternoon and busy day today. So I said, let me go ahead and get this in because I wouldn't know when I was going to be coming in. Tuesday is the busiest day for me because that's the day when everything has to get done. So I'm spending time with y'all for maybe about an hour. So we got to go hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? All right. But like I've been trying to tell you guys over the last couple of days, man, if you haven't been checking out the content, you need to go back and revisit the content. You might even need to watch it again. We're not stopping over here, bro. There's a lot of people out here want to go ahead and turn the page on this SHEDEUR Sanders whole draft experience, bro. They ready to turn the page, man. They ready. Oh, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Nah. We pulled back the covers, dog, and there's shit stains on the damn spreads, bruh. So somebody didn't wipe their behinds, okay? And we're trying to figure out who left the skid marks. Oh, man, don't worry about all of that, man. Just throw it in the washer. Nah, dog. We need to know who's messing up the sheets, bruh, okay? And now it's coming out even more. And like I keep telling you, bro, every day there's a new development in this. And it's going to keep coming out, all right? So now we have somebody who has the cachet, who has the credibility, who has it on the grass, and has it in the booth, and has it in the podium, being a former CBS Sports analysis person for decades. Okay, but and the right background to confirm what it is we thought over here, that it was a whole conspiracy against the homie SHEDEUR Sanders, man. And that is Boomer Esiason. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that Boomer Esiason is a hater. He's a hater. But there's nothing wrong with being a hater that tells the truth. Okay? Understand, man. What hater would you rather have? I mean, I got a lot of haters, all right? I'd rather have a hater that's going to tell the truth than a hater that's going to bite the truth and tell a lie, okay? Try to lie on a nigga. I'm not with that part. Tell the truth. Yeah, I hate Shaq. Why? Because I don't like how he does this. I don't like how he talks. I don't like how he acts. I don't like how... Yeah, I'm with that. I'm like, good. Now you ain't lying. My swag bothers you. Okay, my confidence bothers you. All right, all of that bothers you. You're insecure. That's good. I'm gonna rub it in more. I respect that, bro. How I carry myself bugs you and irks you, bro. Okay, so that I like. So Boomer Esiason is a truth-filled hater. Okay, but he's telling the truth, and he said this, bro. Now, he's on his own podcast. He's not on CBS anymore. So he doesn't have any I can't say or I'm going to get in trouble type things. He was on there. Remember back in the days when they used to have him and your Uncle Shay Shay. Okay, remember your Uncle Shay Shay being on there, bro? Him and a bunch of other dudes. Okay, Steve Mariucci or whoever else they had on there. The CBS NFL show, Boomer Esiason was on there for years. So if you think that this isn't true, you really need to get off the ketamine, bro. You need to get off the amphetamines, and you need to go get some help, all right? Because it's facts. And I don't have to say allegedly, because he said it publicly. It's all on video. Boomer Esiason says NFL owners ordered entitled SHEDEUR Sanders to be taken off of the draft boards. Ordered. Doesn't matter what the GM wants to do. Doesn't matter what the offense coordinator wants to do. Doesn't matter what the defense coordinator wants to do. Doesn't matter what the head coach wants to do. The owner came in and said, take him off, bro. We don't care about winning. We don't care about if he's going to make our team better. We are bothered. A bunch of billionaires acting like crybabies, bro. So let's get into it, man. Because like I said, we're not stopping over here. We're going to keep reporting this, bro. While you guys are turning the page, moving on, thinking, okay, we destroyed that kid. We messed them up. Let's just leave it like that. There's investigative reporters, disgruntled NFL analysis guys, because he's definitely disgruntled that his old ass don't got a job. Okay, he don't got no job no more. So he's like, F it. I'm just going to spit it out there. And they're talking about it. Shaq gonna talk about it, bro. I got a tasty beverage, and I'm going to bark. Former NFL quarterback Boomer Esiason unloaded on SHEDEUR Sanders on Monday, which was yesterday. Have you noticed every day some new shit comes out? Following his dramatic slide in the 2025 NFL draft, claiming that several teams took the former Colorado quarterback off their draft board because owners did not want an entitled person on their roster. Now, let's analyze that. Did it say what all these people want us to believe, that he sucks and he's not that good and he's and all that? No, the NFL owners should want somebody who isn't any good. They should want somebody who sucks. They should want somebody who can't get it done on the grass. They should want somebody who they're going to be paying just to hold a clipboard. No, they don't have a problem with the dudes that don't deserve to be in the NFL or be on a team. They're worried about an entitled person, somebody who comes from privilege. That's what got him off the board. So that right there kills all the rhetoric, all you good old boys out there, bro. All y'all walking around here, man, all you bubbas and all of y'all that want to try to act like SHEDEUR is really the 144th most talented player in the draft. Nah. Boomer Esiason didn't say it had anything to do with his play. It had to do with his attitude or his entitlement. Esiason said Monday that he was not surprised. I was surprised. Were you surprised that he went fifth in the fifth round? I was surprised that he went in the fifth round. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't think he should go in the first, but I didn't think he'd go in the fifth. But he said he's not surprised, claiming that several NFL personnel confirmed to him that their respective owners demanded Sanders be removed from their plans altogether. So that right there confirms that SHEDEUR Sanders was straight sabotaged. He was straight torpedoed. He was hated on. He was handcuffed. They blocked him. They cock blocked him. They did everything they could because they didn't like the fact that he wasn't a poor kid from the hood who was begging to be on an NFL team for kibbles and bits. A kid that walked in the door with more money than a lot of these guys had that are out here reporting in mad. Kid walked in $9 million already on his books already. Okay. It gets better. So here's what Boomer Esiason said. Oh, make sure you go and look at his face like I did when I saw him say, because I said I need to look at this cat's face to see the animosity he has and the straight disgust he has. Okay. SHEDEUR Sanders, this is a quote. Boomer Esiason. SHEDEUR Sanders just torpedoed himself. His attitude off the field, all those bad meetings he had at the combine, and his dad didn't help him either. So Boomer Esiason, let's stop there. You're gonna throw in Deion Sanders in this equation, bro? I know for a fact Deion Sanders had to have picked you off at least in your career at least 5 times, and probably ran into the house at least 2 times. I know Deion Sanders got an interception off of your sorry ass. Okay. When you was with Cincinnati, you didn't do shit. When you was with the Jets, you were an absolute shit show. I know Prime lit your ass up. I know that. So why are you throwing him in there? Maybe because Deion Sanders is in the hall with a gold jacket and you ain't. But I'm going to keep going, bro, because now you're throwing rocks at the throne. You want to throw rocks at SHEDEUR, okay, but you can't throw rocks at Prime, all right? But you tried to. Esiason said on this episode of Boomer and Go show, I mean, you got a show, bro? Does anybody watch your shit? I mean, I guarantee you $1 million worth of game has more views than you. Ain't nobody watching your raggedy ass show, dog, okay? More quotes. I mean, he's very high on himself. And I think it was very off-putting to many coaches and general managers in the league. So my confidence in me as a football player bothers you GMs and all y'all. Why should it? I wouldn't care, bro. I wouldn't care if a kid believed in himself. He got to go on the grass and prove it. I'd be like, okay, kid, you believe that in yourself? Go out there. I'm not going to handcuff him because he's not walking in kissing my ass. But then again, I'm not insecure, all right? I understand. I carried myself like that too, bro. You got to understand when you are a person that folks have been trying to hold back, you get to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna believe in myself more than anybody. But a lot of y'all don't understand it because you don't have it about you like that. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, this is what he said. I know this after talking to 3 different personnel people in the NFL this weekend. So this dude is running around talking to personnel people to try to get intel on a 23-year-old SHEDEUR Sanders, bro. Dude, really, dog? Like, you need content for your raggedy ass show, Boomer. Nobody's watching your shit, all right? So with that being said, he went around fishing for info to find out something that he could report to make himself what? Credible. Do you see all these dudes that's trying to use SHEDEUR's using how lit he is to try to boost themselves up? Jack's Ulrich, the kid that perpetuated the call. Everybody wants some camera time. Okay, if you're gonna do the prank, why did you film this shit? I mean, you didn't film the other ones weren't filmed. Why you film this one? Like I said, bro, because somebody has the clout. Somebody's the clout and somebody ain't. Let's get back to it. All right. They said they didn't even have him on their board. They took him off because the owner said, take him off. I don't want that guy. I don't want this kind of person this entitled person on our team. I don't blame them, period. Dude, what are you talking about? You don't blame them. Boomer Esiason, are you a GM? No. Boomer Esiason, do you work on any network? No. Are you a member of any type of administrative organization? You played for 2 teams, bro. Do you work for the Cincinnati Bengals? No. Are you in their front office? No. Are you in the New York Jets front office? No. You don't have a job, bro, outside of this podcast, man. So you're not equal to no damn general manager. But let's keep it going. Okay? When you listen to the way he was talking about himself, Boomer Esiason is way older than me. He's got to be in his 60s, bro. Somebody go look up how old this fool is. You got to be at least 63, 64 years old, dog. You are a senior citizen. Your ass is an AARP subscriber. You're on AARP, dog. You're on Social Security, okay? All right? You're worried about a dude that's young enough to be your grandson, bro. Really, dog? You're doing all of this. But we're going to keep it going, dog, okay? We're going to keep it going, all right? And some of the actions you may have seen on the field in terms of his interaction with other players, shoving a referee in his back, building his own draft room, What's wrong with that? You're mad because the kid can afford to build his own draft room? Listen to the hypocrisy that's going on. You're talking about shit that don't have nothing to do with football. He's mad about him having his own draft room. You're worried about what he did on a field where he got penalized for a call that happened in the middle of the season where he got penalized already. The kid got penalized for that, whatever it is he did. He got penalized, bro. Now you're going to bring that shit up, dog. Okay. All right. And it says legendary. So now you're talking about his moniker. You're trying to sully his brand too. All right. Having all this crap, C-R-A-P. He calls it crap. Now, it's funny to me how when you were in the National Football League and when you were sitting next to black folks and black men that was walking around with chains. You kept your mouth shut. Now that your bag is extremely light now you want to start talking about crap hanging on somebody's neck. Okay? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Dion had it on way before that, but you didn't say nothing because you were worried Dion was going to pick your ass off. But we're going to keep it going over here. All right? Called it crap, dog. All right? I mean, this is basically a wake-up call to, I think, a lot of these athletes. These. What athletes are these, homie? So what do you mean? Athletes that are like him? How many people did you see in the first round walking around with a gold chain or a platinum chain on their neck? I saw Matthew Golden had a big ass piece. All those guys had big ass pieces, bro. You're talking to all of them, dog. That's why your ass isn't in the NFL, dog. You ain't in the NFL because you want these players to not walk around like they're part of their culture. He doesn't have respect for the culture. It's very obvious. He said these, meaning them, meaning us. That's what he means. Okay? Straight up. You sat next to a black man in Shannon Sharp all that time, not liking him at all. But like I said, man, that's what they do. They act like they down and they ain't. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Keep it going, bro. So he said he's so entitled. Deion Sanders was a millionaire before he was born, bro. Deion Sanders was a millionaire at 19 when he signed his baseball contract with the New York Yankees. He was already a millionaire. So when he was playing at Florida State, he was already a millionaire, bro. Deion Sanders been a millionaire since he was a teenager. Okay? So, yeah, he's entitled, bro. His dad's rich. His dad's Deion Sanders. Dad played in 2 leagues. Okay? Only man in the history of team sports to ever score a touchdown in the NFL and hit a home run in the same week. Bo Jackson didn't even do that. So yeah, he's entitled. He's rich. Been rich. Wealthy. But that bothers you, bro. You don't like to see wealthy black folks. Okay? I'm saying it because I can't. All right? Look at all, he's saying it out of his mouth. Those of us that are people of color don't have to explain to people who aren't people of color why we believe what it is. We know what it is. We don't need to make it so easy for you to believe what it is. Because you don't, obviously, if we have to explain it to you, you don't have enough black friends, bro. You got one dude that you drink with on the weekends. You ain't invited them. You ain't been to no church with nobody. You ain't been with us. Okay? So that's why it's so easy for you guys to do what y'all do. All right? But we do what we do. And I'm here to make sure that it's said publicly. Because I'm going to say it the way I want to. All right? So, it says right here. He takes unnecessary sacks. He never plays on time. He has horrible body language. Have you ever heard a teammate say any of these things, bro? Have you ever heard anybody that played with SHEDEUR Sanders, whether he was at Jackson State or whether he was at Colorado, say what this dude is saying, who hasn't played professional football, hasn't been sacked or tackled or hit in 25, 30 years, bro? I've never heard nobody. I didn't hear Joe Horn say that. I didn't hear nobody that played with this kid say this shit. You're reaching, bro. Okay? But we're gonna let you do it. All right? And he blames teammates. The biggest thing is that he's not that good. Quote unquote. So what does Uncle Shaq got to say about it? Because that's all that really matters. We gonna keep wearing our chains. We gonna keep doing what we do, dog. You don't get to come to the hood and pillage the hood's talent, make billions of dollars off of it, and we're supposed to walk around here walking on eggshells, dog. We're not doing anything illegal. What did SHEDEUR do? Did SHEDEUR do anything? You look at the people who you're sitting next to. You had all this energy, Boomer Esiason. I'm talking to you directly, bro. If you had all this energy for a 23-year-old SHEDEUR Sanders who his only transgression is that he's, you claim, cocky and overconfident and arrogant, where is your vitriol for your fellow telecast member that you was on for 7, 8, 9, 10 years in Shannon Shay Sharp and all these allegations he's got popping off? But you ain't saying nothing about that, homie. That's how I know you're fake. That's how I know you're phony. And that's how I know you a punk. Okay? And if I saw you, I'd say it to your grill with your old ass. Okay? Definitely would say it. You don't got the same energy for what you see your boy Shay Shay's doing right now, what he's going through, whether or not it's premeditated or not. Somebody is really in some shit, and somebody's just being accused of being a little cocky. I mean, come on, bro. If being cocky bothering y'all that much, bro, maybe you need to take your fat ass, greasy ass, pimply ass face to the gym and the dermatologist and clean yourself up. Maybe you need to stop getting those damn $9 haircuts and shit. Maybe your ass need to go get you a tan. Maybe your ass need to go get a mani-pedi. Maybe your ass need to stop wearing G-string fur underwears and shit. Okay? We don't care whether or not you don't like us, bro. You didn't like us in the beginning. You just tolerated certain people that didn't make you feel insecure, bruh. But now, since you don't got shit and you don't got a show and your ass is old as dirt, now you want to come in and start talking about kids. It's their turn. It's SHEDEUR's turn. He just landed in Cleveland today in the land, and he had a thrall of people at the airport waiting for him, screaming and hollering. You ain't never had nobody scream and holler for your punk ass ever in any type of capacity. Nobody was waiting for you at the airport to show up, dog. If anything, somebody forgot you were at the airport, Boomer Esiason, and your punk ass had to call a cab for you to get to where you had to get to. Okay? And that's just how I feel about it. We're going to continue to rub it in your face. We're going to continue to walk however we want to walk. You don't get to tell us how to walk. You don't get to tell us how to talk. You don't get to tell us not to wear a chain. You don't get to tell us nothing. If we're not doing anything unlawful, we're not breaking the law. We're not getting drunk drivings. We're not getting drug arrests. We're not getting DVs and SAs, and we're not doing none of that shit, dog. You don't get to tell us what kind of music we're listening to. You don't get to tell us whether or not, hey man, why are you wearing them Jordans, dog, when you shouldn't be wearing. You guys don't determine the culture, bro. Our culture is our culture. We don't come over there and tell you to stop wearing Jesus sandals. We don't come over there and tell your ass to stop walking around, bro, in those cargo shorts that you've been wearing, man, that are all faded and shit. We don't tell you guys how to stop wearing those ugly ass Hawaiian shirts. We don't tell you guys that. We just let y'all be y'all, bro. Okay? But don't come over here and start dictating and telling us what we need to do and how we need to do it, man. When you've never been a fan of the culture. You've never been a participant of the culture. You never inject yourself in the culture. You've never stood up for anything in our community. You've never stood up for anything that you saw any type of injustices, anything like that, bro. There's a lot of people from a lot of different races that could come over here, bro, and get a plate at the cookout. Your ass can't get up. You can't even get a damn crumb off the damn table over here, homie. And we're going to keep rubbing your face in it. Anybody that don't like it, we don't care, bro. You're not stopping shit. The chains are going to get bigger, homie. Okay? The money phones and all of that shit, that's us. That's what we do, bro. I understand it. SHEDEUR didn't have to explain it to me why he was walking around acting the way he was acting. SHEDEUR Sanders didn't have to explain to me why he had his own draft room. SHEDEUR Sanders didn't have to explain to me why he had a big ass chain that was a house on his chest that was worth $500,000. He didn't explain none of that shit to me. Nor did it bother me in any capacity, bro. Okay? But it's bothering you because you got to clock back in. As a matter of fact, bro, you really got 5 minutes to get back to your station, dog. You shouldn't even be here right now. Okay? You better get back to your station immediately. Okay? So that's what it is, bro. It's official. There's no more caping for the NFL. The NFL conspired. The NFL colluded. The NFL indoctrined. And any other word that I could come up with, and I can, because I'm a wordsmith, trust me, bro. I could keep going, all right? Fabricated this entire fiasco, a.k.a. straight hate campaign on a 23-year-old Hall of Famer, rich kid, because they didn't like to see him walking around letting his nuts hang. Hey, man, can't make it up, dog. And we're not going to stop. When SHEDEUR lights it up, when SHEDEUR gets out there and does what he's going to be doing in the future, All this shit's gonna go away. Y'all are not gonna be running your mouths anymore. You're hoping and praying for his downfall, and it already has not worked. Y'all tried to prank a nigga, didn't work. Y'all tried to keep him out of the league, it didn't work. Y'all tried to push back his value, didn't work. The fans ain't buying no jerseys from the NFL. They're gonna buy them from his site. Everyone's saying, we're not buying a SHEDEUR Sanders from you guys. We're gonna buy it from him. We're gonna buy it from him so he can get paid. And then last but not least, the dude made the league in spite of all you guys swearing on your life. There's 143 people better than him. Y'all are stupid as hell, bro, and we don't care. We don't give a shit. We're going to still laugh at you guys because no matter how much you hate, you can't stop what God intends. He was supposed to be in the NFL. Y'all interrupted. You guys threw some smart bombs in the way. Y'all tried to blow the road up and all that type of shit on some Rambo shit, but it didn't work, bro. Okay? He's in the league, and his brother's in the league too. Nothing you could do. All that hating didn't do you no good. Okay? Now get back to mopping those floors, bro. You only got a half a ship left, and you got a whole half a 12-story building to go and wipe down. So you better get your ass back to it, bro. Don't spend your time over here talking to Shaq. Okay? Shaq don't got to do shit, but sit on here and get a check. Simple as that, bro. And wear some fly-ass sunglasses and the dope-ass Nike gear to go with it. I mean, I'm good, dog. I understand it. I'm going to be fly, too. I'm not letting nobody tell me I got to walk around, man, looking broke because y'all want me to be broke. Nah, we're going to walk around here and flash on you guys. All right. So that's what it is. I'm going to read you guys' comments, man. All right. See what you guys are talking about. This is not a long, drawn-out situation. If you like what we're doing over here, sub the channel. If you don't like what we do over here, keep your eyes on us. But if you say anything you ain't supposed to say, dog, I'm gonna put a boot up. I'm gonna put a boot in them areas, bro. I'm telling that straight up, okay? Because that's how we do it over here, dog. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got, man. All right. See what's going on. Let me go ahead and take these off. These glasses is so dark. I mean, I can look into the sun, and I ain't even hurting my eyes, so I can't see everything. So let me put them down, dog. I mean, these sunglasses probably cost more than your car note, but you know, I digest or digress, I should say. Big B, what's going on? Matt Cucano, what's going on, dog? What's happening? Shady business. Here he is. I'm here. What's popping? Raider Syndicate, what's good? Bill Holloway, what's going on? Big Beezy, what's up with my nephew, dog? What's up with my nephew? Okay, I appreciate those pictures you sent to my nephew, dog. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Okay. All right, Daniel Berry Sports in the house. All right, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and fam. All right, House Junkies. All right, Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Hey, Sarah. You know we on them, dog. We on them, dog. We on them like Draymond Green was playing defense last night. Okay, Draymond Green ended that entire game last night. He shut that shit down. That's the same way we running shit. We doing it the same way. All right, what's going on? Justin Sizzle, what's going on? What's happening? Okay, all right, running on EA8. Jose in the house. Maurice Ross said coaches agree not to draft Sanders until the last round. That's collusion and that's against the law. Yeah, man. Like I said before, man. You know, I think the judge of a character, Maurice Ross, is that when you have an even hand and you judge everybody by the same standards. His problem is that people don't do that. They judge one person and be very harsh, and then with these people, they're very lenient. Okay? Dude, wrong is wrong, bro. I mean, you don't get to be wrong at the expense of somebody else. Like, oh, I'm going to do wrong to stop them from doing wrong. No, bro. That's why the laws of the cycles and the cyclical nature of life don't need you. Don't need you, bro. You go and hate on somebody, you get somebody fired, or you mess up somebody's shit. You don't get to say, oh, well, I did that because they need to be humbled. And then later on, you're humbled. Later on, your car breaks down in the snow and you're out there for 5 hours and nobody's coming to get your ass. Your phone signal, everything just goes wrong at the same time. Okay? Right when it's time to pay your rent, your car breaks down, all this shit happens. They come and they arrest your ass for arrears on your child support and everything. You don't got not one person to call. That's when it all happens, though, because you didn't remember what you did before. You thought that was justified. The life cycle in the universe thought it was right for you to serve your time right now, too. You're going to serve your time, homie. You don't get to get out of it, okay? Entitled or not, your ass is next, all right? Straight up. Okay, running on EA8 said Skip saying it was Tom Brady. I mean, do we still listen to Skip? Skip is just an older version of the Boomer Esiason. An old used up condom, dog. These dudes are old used up condoms, bro. All right, been used. What do you do with it? Well, a lot of you guys don't use condoms. Y'all got these. If you're smart, you flush the shit down the toilet. And you don't make sure you throw it in the trash can because they go get the turkey baster on your ass, and then next thing you know, you're paying child support with Big Shirley. Okay, not me, bro. Down the toilet. Ain't no proof on me. Okay, so these dudes are washed up. You're still listening to washed up, can't get a job ass people. Both of them dudes are unemployed. Okay, they have no network. They're not on ESPN, NFL Network, Fox Sports 1, CBS, NBC. Barstool ain't even fooling with these cats. That's how you know they ain't shit. Okay, but you can talk about him all you want to. Okay, Broncos for Life said, I agree with Boomer. Yeah, you probably look like him too. No wonder. You probably, I guarantee you look more like Boomer Esiason than SHEDEUR Sanders. That doesn't surprise me at all. Plus, you're a Broncos fan. It makes sense. Okay? It makes sense. All right? What you need to be concerned about, man, is get back to that horse shit you got to clean up. Okay? Because, horses have a lot of shit to clean up. All right? Don't be worried about me. All right? Worry about what we're doing. Well, we know you don't look like SHEDEUR. You're making it clear. All right? Shady Business said, that's some BS, bro. He ain't even entitled. No, he ain't entitled at all, bro. You trying to tell me them dudes that had chains that cost more than their entire families wasn't walking around being entitled? SHEDEUR can afford everything he got. Everything he paid for, he can afford. He can afford his own draft room. He can afford his own chain. This dude got $9 million in NIL deals. He's a multimillionaire already. He's wasn't even in the league yet. These dudes are mortgaging their futures to get a chain. Like Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden definitely didn't have no money for that big ass chain he had on. Okay? That's why he was sweating it when he wasn't getting called. The first round draft pick of the Packers, the wide receiver. That's why he looked so relieved when he was walking down. He's like, damn, I'm on the hook. He didn't take $250,000 to get his mama out the hood yet. He's like, let me do this. Let me look the part. I understand it, bro. In our community, man, you have to look like you have some shit. You can't walk around and be the dude wearing some old ass New Balances and some jeans that you had for 20 something years and be worth 200 million. No, in our community, man, how you look has a lot to do with the opportunities you get. All right, you have to look the part. You have to look like you got something. All right, and that's why these people don't understand that. Oh, just stay humble. Oh man, just wear some pro kids, man. Just put on some Wrangler jeans. Dress like you, bro. What we gonna do? Go to Goodwill and go to the Goodwill and pull some stuff off the rack and just get some old clothes to make you feel good? Nah, dog, we ain't doing that shit. That's not who we are. It's not who we are, bro. You don't have to ask any black person, brown person, beige spotted, polka dotted, striped, beige, any person of color. You don't have to ask them why it's important to make sure your hair is groomed, why it's important to make sure you shave, why it's important, or at least have your beard shaped up, why it's important to have your nails clean. You don't have to ask people that are minorities to do that. You don't have to ask them why. Because how you look represents everybody. And that's what these stupid ass fools don't get, bro. They don't know how it feels to have to be, when you get judged, they're judging everybody. Okay? They don't understand that, bro. They've never been told, Biff has never been told, make sure you wear some clean underwear because we don't want people at the hospital to think that people like us is just dirty and nasty. No. You've never been told, your grandmother's never told you to keep your nose clean. Make sure you act like, because you're representing more than yourself. You've never been told that before. That's why it doesn't make sense to you. Why? Well, why is it necessary? I mean, what is it? You don't know enough people of color. You don't have your circle is not diverse enough. I don't never have to question why a person who is in a minority, why they do what they do. I have so many friends, including people on here right now, like my boy Bill Holloway. Bill Holloway is definitely not African American. Okay, without question. Known him since 6th grade. I don't have to be confused on why Bill's a hunter, why Bill goes out into the damn fields out there, man, and gets out there and shoots wild boars and mooses and shit, and goes home and cooks the shit. We're from the same neighborhood. There wasn't no damn hunting where I was at, but I understood that was Bill's culture, and I respect it. Now, Bill, you know damn well you talking about you want me to eat all these crazy meats. I don't know about all that shit. Okay, but with that being said, that's my dog. I respect that that's what he does, and he's very good at it. He'll put a hole in one of them damn animals' ass. okay, and then cook them on the damn grill. He'll do that shit. All right, and offer me some. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm kind of cool. If it doesn't move, it doesn't cackle, I'm kind of cool. I don't wink. I don't even do that. But my point is, y'all don't got no respect for nobody else's culture but your own culture. That's why you're so quick to talk shit about somebody else's culture, because you don't have no respect for it, because you're too scared to expose yourself to somebody else's culture. You're too scared to do that. Okay. All right. Bill Oliver says, we're definitely not the Raiders. Oh, man, we definitely went against Collusion. Oh, man, Al Davis would have been like, man, he would have drafted him. Like, man, I ain't part of your clique. But get your ass out my face. Shady Benson, I seen the video 2 months ago when he was saying he didn't care if he was the fourth quarterback off the board. Money, see, here's the thing, Shady Business. A person like SHEDEUR Sanders, you can't entice him with money. SHEDEUR Sanders was the strongest, financially sound draft pick out of the entire draft. Nobody in the draft had more money than him. See, these are the type of things that y'all ain't thinking about, man. SHEDEUR Sanders had more money than anybody in the draft. I don't care who you name. There was nobody in the draft that was more wealthy than SHEDEUR Sanders. He was by far the wealthiest athlete in the draft. So if I have money, I've had money my whole life. I've never had a job. I've never had to fold a burrito. I've never had to stack pallets. I've never had to work at my father's job during the summer. I've never had to bag groceries. I've never had to deliver newspapers. All the shit that we had to do. Mow lawns. You know what I'm saying? Wash cars. A lot of us, man, we didn't come from that. We wanted some shit. We had to get out there and get it, man. You wanted some certain type of school clothes, you had to go out and work for the summer, man, and get your money together, man, because your mom wasn't buying all of that. Your mom wasn't going to buy the members only jacket. Your mom wasn't going to buy the starter jacket. Your mom wasn't going to spend all that money for some Jordans. Your mother wasn't going to do that. Okay. Your mother was going to get you some shoes that would, some adequate shoes. They wasn't going to be fly. She was going to get you, a few pairs of pants and shit that you could probably share with your brother or whatever the hell, or hand-me-downs from the older brothers and sisters. We came from that. SHEDEUR has never worn anything that was not his, outside of his dad's chains that he still takes. Him and Shiloh both take the chains. He never had to wear Shiloh's clothes. Shiloh never had to wear Bucky's clothes. Okay? All right? So these people are jealous of this dude, man. He was the richest person, so you can't say, hey, if you better tap dance, SHEDEUR, you better get out here, bro, and do the two-step if you want to. He's like, huh? What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking to me? Oh, you ain't talking to me. You don't even have to let me in the league. I'm still rich. Like, what's going to happen? They didn't like that. They couldn't control him, dog. Let's put him in check. Okay, you put him in check. But guess what? You got exposed, though. All right. Ronald Brooks in the house. Okay, set up from the jump. Al took SHEDEUR in the first round. Al wouldn't have gave a damn. Mike Hurd in the house. What's going on? Okay, yeah, Mike Hurd's one of your own, bro. That's a Bengal, bro. You ought to be ashamed of yourself that this dude is on your ring of honor, man. You need to take his name down. Raw Rudy Angle in the house, man. Triple R. Okay, Shady Business. Okay. Jason Taylor's son came from money. Yeah, he came from money, man, but he didn't come from as much money as Prime. Jason Taylor made money, but Jason Taylor isn't his didn't have as much money as Prime did. But like I said before, man, he didn't do anything to piss anybody off either, man. So you can't really do that. He didn't walk around. I mean, even though I know that every recruit in that draft class thought like SHEDEUR did. The difference is SHEDEUR told you. That was the difference. All of these guys believe they should be in the NFL. All these guys believe that they have an ego and they have a bravado and they have all of that. The only difference is SHEDEUR told you. That was the difference. That to me, that was the only mistake he made, is that don't tell them shit, dog. Don't let them know what you really think, bro. Let them hook you up, get the bag, get the security, get the draft slot. Then after that, is everything signed? Oh, hey, is account clear? Oh, it cleared. Now it's time to pop. He just did it too early, bro. He did it too early. And that's why Boomer Esiason said, and his father didn't help him much. Where's your kid at? Boomer, I know you got a kid. I know you got a son. Is your son in the NFL? Is Boomer Esiason, somebody go look up and see if Boomer Esiason's son's in the NFL. I guarantee you his ass is somewhere with a job that his dad helped him get. All right? Can't stand these dudes. Okay? Sarah says, entitled person. That's crazy. I heard allegedly that he didn't do well in the Giants meeting, but I have no idea if that's true. I'm willing to believe that's true because Boomer Esiason just alluded to him blowing other meetings other meetings and other appointments. And that was the most egregious one from what everyone's saying. And to his credit, when SHEDEUR was asked about it, he said, well, all he said is that everybody can improve and I can improve and I just look forward to being better. That's all he said. So he didn't refute it. So I'm willing to believe that that's true. I'm willing to believe it's true because if it wasn't, Prime would have said something. Shiloh might have said something. And I know for a fact Deion Jr. would have said some shit because Deion Jr. is the spokesman. He's the dude who's going to say what happened. So I'm willing to believe that that's true. Rudy Rangel, what it do, man? It sucks to be him. They got close and couldn't get the job done. Tried hard, but it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, man, at the gym. All right, man, go get that bag. Gully Maine in the house. What's happening? Sarah K. Scott, what's wrong with having confidence? All we need to feel great about ourselves. I know it's hard for some people to express it. Well, because people don't care about your confidence if it bothers them. I can be confident as long as it doesn't irritate the next person. I mean, Sarah, you know me very well. I don't get along with a lot of people that we all grew up with because I don't walk around acting like I ain't shit. Y'all, a lot of them want to act like I'm still the dude from middle school or elementary school. Dog, I'm a grown-ass man now, dog. Like, shit is different now. Shit is different now. Now you have to, now it isn't, oh, you're bigger than me. Now it's, you have to, now I'm grown now. Now you have to use all the comparisons have to be used. What's your education level? What's your tax bracket? Now there's other ways to judge shit. They don't want to do that with me. Okay? So what they want to do is try to say, oh, you check thinks he's this and that. No, I just don't think I'm lower than you. Okay? And if that makes you feel away, so be it. So same way, man, you don't get to walk around here telling us not to be confident to make you feel good. Okay? That's your job. Figure out what makes you feel good, bro. Okay? Maybe you should get a better looking girl. All right? Start there. Matter of fact, don't even do that. Start with yourself first. Okay? Straight up, bro. All right? Go buy yourself some new clothes. Go do something. Stop worrying about what the hell I'm doing. P-Dog said, what do they expect growing up in his father's house? Of course he's going to have confidence. I mean, did they say that about all the other people that grew up in the house, bro? It's always somebody that looks the same kind of way, bro. Oh, Bronny James is entitled. Come on, bro. Do you know that people like Mike Malone, who just got fired as the Denver Nuggets head coach, his father was Brendan Malone, who was with the Bad Boy Pistons, who created the Jordan rules? Your punk ass wouldn't have had a job if it wasn't for your daddy. There's too many people that are in these positions that no one cares about, that they father plugged them in. But everybody's concerned about the kids that look a certain way. Oh, y'all concerned about LaMelo Ball because of his father LeBall Ball. Oh, y'all concerned about Deion because his son is SHEDEUR. Oh, you're concerned about Bronny because his son is LeBron James is his dad. It's always the people that look the same. There's no coincidence, dog. And when you tell them that shit, they try to play. Oh, well, you're playing preschool. Oh, man, it's just common sense, man. I'm looking at 3 black dudes and 3 black daddies, and I'm looking at all these other people, and no one's saying shit. Oh, yeah, there's got to. I'm not supposed to bring that up. No, I'm bringing it up, dog. I mean, get somebody else for you to hate too and throw them in there. But you ain't going to do it. But we're going to do it. Sarah said he's 64. Ought to be ashamed of your old ass self. Okay? Okay, I really could wish some bad things on you, man, but I don't want that karma on me. All right? Okay? Justin Saw, salute. Guar Webb, my question is, why didn't the Raiders draft him knowing we need a quarterback for the future and he's a 5th pick? Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Tom Brady loved everything about him. Well, I don't know for a fact, but, allegedly. But I'm going to tell you what I think. All right? This is my idea of what happened. Okay, let me check this time, bro. I don't want to make sure. Okay, I got things to do. Okay, I got some time. All right? Not a lot of time, but I got about maybe 10 minutes and I got to go. All right? Because I got things to do, man. I ain't got time to sit up and worry about hating-ass 64-year-old guys that can't get a job. All right? In the industry that he wants to get it in. That's the bad part. Oh, you can go get a job. But nobody's watching your raggedy podcast, though. With that being said, to answer your question, Guar Webb, this is my idea of what happened. SHEDEUR Sanders, before all of this, was expected to go third. Who had the third pick in the NFL draft? The Cleveland Browns. We all knew Cam Ward was going 1. Unless Tennessee traded that pick and they were going to do what? Draft Cam. We all knew Travis Hunter was going 2. However that would have played out, whether it would have been Travis first, Cam second, Cam first, Travis second. We knew those. The Browns have always been on everybody's board up until the draft. They were getting SHEDEUR Sanders. They were going to draft him third. We had all heard about it, and the Giants was going to be fourth. We knew the SHEDEUR was going to be third or fourth out of those two. We knew that. The Raiders are sixth. We would have had to trade up to get into the mix. But once the mandate came down that we are going to show this kid that he doesn't run anything, all the teams got on board with it. And the reason being that he got with the team that he was supposed to get with in the first place. Okay? Whether it was third or 144th, the Browns were getting SHEDEUR Sanders regardless. The good part about it is now he's been devalued. Because if he would have got picked at third, he would have been getting between 30 and 50 million in guaranteed money. Now he's only getting about 4 million in guaranteed money now because he's a 5th round draft pick. So what they did is don't touch SHEDEUR until the Browns are ready to grab him. They weren't going to draft him. Nobody was going to draft SHEDEUR. If the Browns didn't draft SHEDEUR Sanders, he would have been UDFA. He would have been an undrafted free agent. So they waited until his money was going to go down to nothing. We're only going to pay him $1 million a year as a 5th round draft pick, guaranteed money, $4 million deal. They got the same player and they saved themselves $30-40 million. That's why I think the Raiders didn't do it. The Raiders just did what everybody else was going to do. You think Mark Davis was going to go against everything? Mark Davis ain't his dad. Al Davis would have been like, hey, man, F all y'all, man, I'm drafting him. Okay? Al Davis would have been like, F all y'all, I'm about to get Colin Kaepernick. Cap would have been a Raider. Because that was Al. Al was like, not only am I getting him because I like him, I'm also getting him to stick it to the league. We don't got that no more, dog. We don't got that kind of gangster running our team no more. Everybody's corporate now. Everybody's getting a check. Hey, man, hey, what? Oh, you going, yeah, we going to get paid? Oh, yeah, cool. That's all it takes for us now. Just pay us, bro, and we shut up. That's it. Same shit you do. Same shit all y'all do at work. You know damn well you're getting ready to get your Christmas bonus. You see somebody getting absolutely railroaded. You didn't go to HR and go tell Chloe nothing. You didn't go in there and say, hey, you know what? This is not cool. They're doing Anthony wrong. Nah, you didn't do that shit. You acted like you didn't see it. You got in your pickup truck and you went home, dog. Took your check. That's what you did. You turned the other cheek. Okay? That's what a lot of you guys do. Y'all ain't in it. Y'all ain't active, bro. Y'all ain't about that life. Y'all ain't gonna go and put yourself in next to somebody and say, you know what, dog, this ain't cool, bro. I'm square up. You'll let your homie get jumped at the bar. You won't even let your boy get a fair one. You won't even, I know you guys, bro. I know how y'all roll. I know how a lot of y'all roll, bro. And there's a lot of us that we know, yeah, bro. Yeah, my boy was out of pocket, but y'all ain't jumping him. See, you don't come from where we come from. That's why it's so foreign to you. You're so quick to get on the phone and call the po-po. Your boy getting kicked in his face, in his rib cage. He getting jumped, stomped on. Your ass is on the phone calling 911. Yeah, 911 operator, could you get here? My boy's getting absolutely pummeled. Don't worry about it, man. Cancel that, man. He sleep. He out. Just an ambulance, Come on, man. Just a slow ambulance. Woo! Don't speed over here, dog. He sleep. Okay. We know how y'all roll, man. It doesn't matter what my boy did. Y'all ain't jumping him. If it's between him and him, it's a fair one, dog. Hey, any of y'all jump in, I'm gonna start swinging too. All my boys, we're all swinging. You don't get to jump him because your boy want to fight. He want to fight. Look, dog, you in this. You shouldn't have pinched this girl's booty. I know she was trying to holler at you. So we've been in real situations, bro. I've seen my boys get into fights, and the girl is throwing it at him, and he took the offer, and then the boyfriend walks in. Now he want to fight. Okay, cool. We can buck them up, but any of y'all jump in, it's gonna be some trunks gonna be popped. Y'all don't come from that. Okay, so that's why, bro. The Raiders was down with it like everybody else. The Raiders were down with it like the Chiefs were down with it, like the Cowboys was down with it, like the Patriots was down with it, like the Colts was down with it, like the Packers, Vikings, Lions was down with it, like the Niners was down with it, like the Rams was down with it, like the Texans was down with it, bro. We can keep going, okay? Everybody was down with the flim flam. Everybody was down with the program. Everybody was down with the damn banana in the tailpipe. Pause. But now it's coming out. Now they got some explaining to do. Okay, straight up. What time is it, man? All right, man. I'm about to get out of here in a few minutes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna skip over some of y'all. Okay. P-Dog said, also, I don't think he's ever been arrested. Man, do you look, bro? This dude, Boomer Esiason, talked about shit that had nothing to do with his character, nothing to do with his criminal history, because he would have brought that shit up. This dude brought up he had his own draft room. That's what you got to say about him, dude? With your stupid ass. You're dumb as hell, bro. Dumb as hell, okay? Just stupid, man. SHEDEUR Sanders is a good kid, okay? His father made him believe in himself like that. You want to go blame somebody, go blame Prime, but you're going to be blaming somebody who's one of the greatest athletes of the 20th century. That's what you're going to be doing, bro. When you say Deion Sanders, you got to put him along the lines of the greatest athletes of the 20th century. You don't get to say he wasn't any good. You can't do that unless you're just a straight hater. And a lot of you guys are. All right. Come on, bro. Okay. Sarah said, Esiason making judgments and are stating how he feels about certain stereotypes, which is not cool. But who's checking him? No. I guarantee you, Boomer Esiason don't got no black co-host. Boomer Esiason don't got no black program director. Boomer Esiason don't got no black mixer of his channel. Okay, you're talking to somebody who's a music producer and who's a musician. I know all the things it takes, bro, to have a podcast. You got to have somebody that's doing the cameras. I guarantee he has no black employees, bro. Nobody working for him that looks like us, bro. But you got the audacity to start talking about the crap that he had on his neck. Man, you need to get slapped in the mouth for that, man. Okay, he needs to get slapped in the mouth for that. That's just stupid to say some stupid shit like that. Okay, Shady Business said people think people owe him something. Yeah, man, they do. Okay. Fudge Dog was had them. I'm gonna shout you guys out. I gotta go, man. I got things to do. I gotta walk around. I gotta go to my son's school looking fly, bro. What I look like walking around looking like the rest of those dads. Man, them dudes walking there, they be looking any kind of way. Not me, dog. I walked in. I got the fly sunglasses, the crispy ass Nike hat, crispy ass gear, dog. This is me. Come on, bro. Y'all can call it flashy. I call it my daily issue, bro. I'm supposed to walk around looking like I'm supposed to look. Haircut. You crazy as hell, bro. I'm going to start looking to make you feel good. Nah, dog, pick your game up, bro. Stop looking at other men and counting other people's pockets and counting other people's swagger. Okay? Straight up. What's up, Smoking Pots? Okay, what's up, Booty Bang? All right. Okay, one big 70-yard pass and they'll never remember the cockiness. Oh, man, SHEDEUR's going to ball, bro, because Prime is telling him, okay, kid, now it's time to let him know what it is. Oh, man, it's barbecue chicken, bro. He going to act the fool. Okay, now their next thing is he's going to be a camp body. He's going to get cut. I mean, you guys just keep moving the goalposts back. I mean, you can move the goalposts all you want to after the game. Game's over, bro. Y'all still like they're acting like the game is still going, bro. Oh, man, the game's over. Dude's in the league. What happened? I thought he was going to be an undrafted free agent. What happened? He still got drafted. What's the problem? He's about to definitely cook people. It's going down. All right. Straight up. All right. You got to get up out of here. Matthew Kano. Pop said Anchigiti is baby beast mode. I agree. Your dad know what he's talking about. Okay. As Ray said, the sandals take was hilarious. Spot on. I mean, come on, dog. Let me tell you something, S. Ray, dog. Don't tell nobody, man. It's not like that we don't have, thousands of people that watch our videos on a daily basis. But, just in case. Y'all know I'm a sneakerhead, man. Y'all know that I got every hot shoe I got, bro. That's just part of who I am, dog. I mean, I've always had the dopest kicks. I've always been a sneakerhead. Even when I only had one pair of shoes, I was like this. My mom's like, okay, we're going to school clothes. Sarah, you know, going to Eastridge. Bill, you know, back when you could put clothes on layaway, okay? I would take lesser clothes for the shoes. My mom be like, okay, we're going to get these. I'm like, nah, mom, I need these. Mom like, hey, that's like 4 pairs of pants. And I would be like, okay, I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to do that. She's like, well, you're going to do it anyway. I said, but I'm going to do it more. Like, I would negotiate for those, bro. Okay. And I'd walk and I'd have one fly pair of the Air Force Ones when they came out. I had a fly pair of the Jordan 1s, Chicago's. I had something. So when I walked on that campus the first day of school, see, y'all don't understand that, dog. When I walked on the campus the first day of school, I knew there was maybe one other person that had what I had. I'm definitely showing out. They don't understand that, bro. They want us to wear some damn you know what I'm saying, some changlas to school and shit. They want us to wear some you know, some regular ass flip-flops. Hey man, I don't know why you need to be flashy, bro. Like, man, shut your ass up, dog. The girls are looking at me. They're not looking. Am I dressing for you or am I dressing for her? Okay. Celeste likes a nigga. Celeste don't like you. That's the difference. Okay. We're gonna keep it. All right. Okay. Bill said my Hawaiian shirt is fly, but Bill, you fly. Period. Yeah. Bill got a Hawaiian shirt. Okay. You do look good in the Hawaiian shirt, dog. I mean, I have the same type of shirt, but it's a bowling shirt. I mean, is it really the same? Okay. But like I said, Bill gets it, dog. He's from the set. All right. Okay. Charles said he judged people with the content of their skin. With the content of their skin. You judge people with the content of their skin. I don't understand. I mean, maybe I don't know if that's positive or not. All right. There'll be lawsuits. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Booty bang, turkey base to get your toe up. Yeah. That collusion went down. It's been confirmed. Okay. Booty bang says how I feel about the Lakers, man. The Lakers are just about cooked, bro. They got to win 3 in a row. I don't know, bro. Don't look good. But I tell you this right now. The referees are going to help the Lakers next game. They're going to call everything under the sun. Trust and believe, bro. They're going to, wait, got a foul on Ant-Man. Ant-Man's on the bench. The referees are going to call so many fouls. They're going to call a couple of fouls on Ant-Man, and he's going to be, at halftime, they're going to call a foul on him. Watch how it goes down. Okay. Yeah, Jackson Dart had his chain, but he didn't bring that up. Ronald Brooks with the $20 dono, man. Shaq received my merch. Impressed as usual. The homie Ronald Brooks got his Tony Montana Cigar Killers hoodie. He bought 2 hoodies and a beanie. Go to Matthew Shaq Unfiltered official store on Google and go get you some fly merch. He's looking good, bro. That's what we do. That's what we do, bro. We're not worried about whether or not you're mad, dog. Like I said before, bro. Keep wearing your socks that have holes in it, bro. We understand, man. Your pinky toe is hanging out in your work boots. We get it, bro. We understand. You won't even go buy yourself a new pair of underwear, bro. Like, you don't stop messing with people who actually care about their appearance, bro. Okay, I used to, man, when I didn't have a lot of money, bro. When I was in college, bro, and I was doing student loans and all of that. Man, I always made sure every month I always bought t-shirts, new t-shirts and drawers every month. Every month I buy, it's just a pack, bro. Okay, I didn't buy no cheapy weepies, bro. I'm buying them Hanes, bro, because I knew the shooby doobies was gonna be seeing a nigga in those. I wasn't wearing nothing old and tore up. When they came by, I had my own apartment downtown, y'all know. Okay, I had my car. I had some fresh, brand new socks. Everything. I had to have my shit. And you know what? A lot of y'all got drawers in your closet, in your drawer that's 10 years old. Okay, so that's straight faded. You can still see the doo-doo marks in them, dog. But hey, ain't nobody fly seeing you in your drawers anyway. So I'm just trying to say, man. Okay, don't get mad at us, man, because we want to look good. All right. Yeah, they got their clothes off the Kendrick Perkins rack. Yeah, they want us to look like Kendrick Perkins, bro. Kendrick Perkins got money, dog. He just blames it on being country. Oh, I'm from the country, man. Dude, the whole South is the country. SHEDEUR Sanders is from Texas. Okay? I mean, my family's from Texas. Okay, I lived in Florida for 2 years. I left the Bay Area, man. I moved to Atlanta. It's too slow. I moved back to the Bay. After that, I moved to Tampa. I was in Tampa one day. I was like, I can't live here. This is, you know. Then I moved to my family up in up northern Florida, dog. Stayed there for 2 years. I was known to be fly. I wasn't walking around the way they was walking around, dog. They walking around with overalls and shit. I mean, like, yo, dog, I mean, am I on a farm, bro? Am I getting ready to get on a tractor and shit? No, dog, I'm fly, bro. I'm Cali. I'm haircut every 10 days, haircut. I'm Shaq. I'm from Cali. Got to the point where I was like, nah, I gotta move. I moved here to LA, dog. There's no more swagger than here. I'm looking like I'm supposed to look. But like I said before, man, these people don't get it, bro. And we're not here to explain it to you. We're going to make you feel even worse. All right? Okay, let me get up out of here, dog. What time is it? Oh, yeah, I got to get up out of here, man. I got to go. All right. Okay, we're going to talk about this later, y'all. Shout you guys out. CCCC in the house. What's going on? You're about to be a litigation with unlawful termination lawsuit against UPS. My lawyer is about to negotiate a settlement. Hey, let me help you with that real quick. Central Kills Cali Raider. I've done that before. I sued one of the biggest record companies in the world back in the days because of some shit that they did not do. And when it came time to get my settlement check, make sure that you get it tax deferred, meaning that whatever settlement, make sure they pay the taxes on it. Don't just take a settlement and you got to pay capital gains on that shit. I'm just trying to help you out, bro. When you get this settlement, tell your attorney they need to pay the taxes on it. So if it's $100,000, you know you're going to probably be in the 30% tax bracket or 40%. They're going to take 40 grand. So that needs to be 140. You pay the taxes, dog. I keep it. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of game because that's what I did. I wasn't paying taxes. You're going to pay my taxes too, dog. I'm going to get the settlement. It's going to be all mine. Whatever taxes I owe, you pay that to the government. That's it. So I'm just trying to help you. All right. Okay. Booty Bang said, my mama told me exactly what you're saying, Shaq. Hey, I wonder why. Because she understood the importance of you walking around like you're supposed to. All right. Old school. If y'all love me, sub the channel. Okay. All right. Sub the channel. All right. Salute to all you guys. All right. Yeah, Giants don't draft black quarterbacks. Yeah, I heard that, man. There's a lot to say. Riz Roley in the house. Okay. All right. All right. Some of y'all, I'm not even going to read your comments, man, because it ain't worth my time. D. Bernie, y'all can try to convince me all you want. You need to be convinced of yourself. There's nothing that you could say that's going to change my opinion. Don't tell me I don't get it. Don't tell me this and that. There's nothing you're going to do that's going to change my opinion. All right. All right. I've been a black man. I've been a black person over half a century. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to let you tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. There's no way, bro. Okay. It's not going to happen. All right. Just be you, bro. And I'm nothing I'm going to say. Mike Hurd said his real name is Norman. Yeah. Norman Julius Esiason. I mean, damn, dog. Norman Julius. Those two things don't even go together. Okay. Norman Julius. I mean, your parents did a number on you, dog. You needed a nickname. Boomer sounds, come on, dog. Chris Berman's name is Boomer, bro. Who's more famous Boomer? Chris Berman or Boomer Esiason? I think Chris Berman is. All right. Shut your whole ass up. All right. Okay. All right. You talk about the Esiason's son has cystic fibrosis. That should show that just shows his bitterness. You should be more of a nurturer to somebody's son if your son is going through that. Okay. But like I said before, man, you can't teach these dudes something. Okay, it's more like 300,000 guaranteed. Yeah, that's not even good. Okay, it's not good. All right, like I said, I'm not even reading none of you guys' dumbass comments. Okay, all right. Let me get up out of here, y'all. No Raider guy. I'm gonna shout you guys out. I gotta go, man. I gotta go to school looking fly. Okay, all right. Daniel Smith on here doing what he does best, hating. Okay, what's up, Daniel Smith? Okay, all right. Lisa Blackman, what's going on? What's going on, Lisa? You see me up here cooking on these fools. Okay. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me piss y'all off, man. Car note right here. Car note sunglasses, dog. Okay. You know, your 94 Escort, bro, you still pay $250 a month for that. Okay. I mean, these are at least 3 months payments on that shit. Okay. Never hate the player. Always hate the game. Matthew Shaq, I'm guilty.